Thank you very much for tuning in. My name is John Nadzaderi. I'm here with Daryl David from Bell One Racing Communications, Jason Dienhart, our event director, and we're having a special guest from World Racing that's going to come on a little bit. We're doing these live streams just to sort of give back to the Time Attack community and actually promote Global Time Attack, our sponsors, our advertisers, our supporters, and you, the fans. You can interact with us. These are going to go about 20 minutes every other Thursday. This is the first one. We're going to have one not next Thursday, but the Thursday after that. We wanted to wish Keith Mayberry from GST, if we have a picture of Keith, it was just his birthday. This guy is responsible for building one of the world's fastest Time Attack cars. And there's Keith in action right there. Oops, we had a little glitch there. I'm thinking I'm about to see Keith right here. Now, if I was that newsman, I would go, it's over here. Oh, no, I'm going this way now. So it's over here, Keith. Then we also want to wish today is the birthday of Scotty Stanwood. Scotty Chip Stanwood, the chip keeper. He's the guy who built the Fwing 2.0 car. He built Pat Mordaunt's drift cars. He's built Sean Carlson's cars. The guy, he drives an old Volkswagen. He's got sand rails. He's got everything. So happy birthday, chip keeper, to you. That's actually Keith Mayberry right there. So happy belated birthday to Keith Mayberry, sleeping under a chair at the GST. This is the guy who's responsible for the world's fastest car. That would have been a funnier joke if Daryl had hit his mark, but we're going to fire him later for that, so because Daryl just completely missed the mark. Made me look like an idiot up here. No, I'm giving Daryl a hard time, but look see, we got a picture of Keith. See, look at Keith sleeping there. So that's Keith. And then I also wanted to show a picture of Scott Stanwood, if we could show him too. Oh, look at that. Now we're moving. Now we're moving. Producer Daryl. There we got a picture of, oh, Scotty. Look at him right there. All his glory. So these are the guys who are responsible for building the world's fastest Time Attack cars. I'm sort of afraid. I'm fearful for the sport itself. What we wanted to do, Mazel Tov, everyone. What we wanted to do is get into the schedule a little bit. If we could show that, producer Daryl might have some images of some of the tracks we're on this year. We're going to show some of the tracks that we're running on this year. Jason Dienhart is pointing out something that everybody's laughing at that apparently I can't see. So.
Professional Awesome is impressed with your moves.
Oh, I know. I got to start working out. Can we get the lighting thing here? So the guys at Professional Awesome, thank you very much. My moves are rather resplendent today. So I haven't started my off-season. Jason Dienhart's got me on like a gorilla thing and a calorie counter and a lose it thing. There's all sorts of iPhone apps. I will be working on that. So all the race teams are going to be losing weight, and Nads is going to work on losing weight. But I'm gaining weight right now, so I'm working on that. So thank you to the guys from Professional Awesome for tuning in. We have another one of the circuits here. This is it. This is the granddaddy of them all. We're going to be at Buttonwillow Raceway Park on April 20th and 21st, I believe. 21st and 22nd, I'm sorry. 21st and 22nd. This is where Time Attack began. People looking to beat the record right now. I believe the track record is FX has the 140.980. 140. That's an incredible time. Will GST get it? I know FX is committed to coming to that event. We're seeing a picture here of the infamous Sierra car. This was taken by Andy Fly Tipping, very famous photographer from the UK. But as much as we are honored to be a part of working with NASA, we have some huge announcements to come, which are our involvement with Formula Drift. We're actually going to be at not one, but two events with Formula Drift. And here you see the infamous Road Atlanta. I believe Road Atlanta is 2.54 miles, 13 turns, 12 or 13 turns. Amazing circuit. Petit Le Mans, ALMS runs there. Very, very infamous circuit. I believe Chris Rado and the World Racing Team have run there a couple times. They have a front-wheel drive track record there. There has never really been a sanctioned full-scale Time Attack there. We are going to be working on it on a sanction with NASA, but we're going to be part of a Formula Drift weekend, and that is on May 11th and 12th at Road Atlanta. So 15,000 fans, arguably not all there to see Time Attack, but they are there to see Formula Drift, and they are supportive of our types of cars. So us to come out and run on the same venue as Formula Drift, incredibly honored to be a part of that, and to be a part of that massive circus. Automatically, we've thrown ourselves into what is the largest Time Attack in the world, even larger than the World Time Attack Challenge, although we understand people come to the WTAC in Eastern Creek just for that event. There 1 week or 2 weeks from today is going to be, we are exactly 90 days out. We're going to open up the registrations for Buttonwillow, and then every 90 days prior to each event, we're going to open up the registrations for those as well. So Road Atlanta, very excited to be there. The other event that we're going to be with Formula Drift is Palm Beach International Raceway. Some of you old school drag racers might know it as Moroso Motorsports Park. That's what I like to call it. And that's a very, very, very new circuit, very fast circuit. You can see the layout right here. Very, very quick circuit. I believe the configuration of Palm Beach, it's a 2.03 mile, 11 turn circuit. So that tells you for 2 miles, only 11 turns. There's a lot of straights there. We're excited to get to the Southeast, we want to see the guys from Fortune Auto maybe with Staples and crew come out there, and maybe Jeremy Roars and the guys from SSP will come out. So we'd love to see those guys come out, some of the Southern Time Attack guys. Speaking of the Southeast, and I missed it at Road Atlanta, we also want to see Sharif Abdelbasit bring the GTR out, that R35, and some of his highfalutin Porsches and R8s that he's got out there. So excited to be 2 events with Formula Drift, both in the Southeast, Atlanta and Palm Beach. And then from there, we showed you the track earlier. We're going to be returning to the New Jersey Motorsports Park, and that one is on August 4th and 5th. That's in conjunction with NASA, our good partners from NASA. We had a blast last year. Probably one of our most eagerly anticipated events. The guys from the Southeast were very excited. The boys from Real Time Attack. What's up, Real Time Attack, guys? John Torres and Moses, thank you very much for the support. We hope to be working with you guys again this year. Joe Casella and the crew from NASA Northeast. Amazing facility, amazing support from New Jersey Motorsports Park. We're on the Lightning course. So that is the Lightning course, I believe, that's a 1.9 mile, 10-turn course. Another one of our new venues for 2012. It's Texas Motor Speedway. We're running on the infield road course, not the Roval, but the infield road course. This course is a 1.36 mile, 8-turn. Another one of those courses that's a little short and not too technical, so yet you're going to have a lot of high speed on this course. We asked Mike Warfield if we should go to this course. What does he think about the course? He looked at some of the in-cars, and he said he's excited to run there. We're very, very excited to be participating in that with the XDC, the Extreme Drift Circuit. So another drifting community bond that we're going to have with those guys. That's very exciting because XDC, I believe Jason Dienhart's telling me, they pulled something like 8,000 people, and they've been going there for quite a few years. I believe this is their third year coming back to Texas Motor Speedway. So people are familiar with it. We'd like to see some of the old school drag race guys, like maybe Kenny Tran will come out there and run a road course or something with us. So we'd like to see some of the Jotech guys or some of those cars there. There's been some autocrosses, some light events. Again, NASA's going to sanction that event, but we're working in conjunction with the XDC. So we're going to try to set some new records. For us, the reason that we're at, we got very fortunate to get Road Atlanta. That is a world-class circuit. But Palm Beach International Raceway and Texas Motor Speedway, what's even greater than the circuits themselves is the fact that we're appearing in front of a very large audience. We get to bring Time Attack to the masses, essentially. So for us, for the teams, the sponsors, the supporters of the series, that's why we're going to these circuits. Finally, now after Texas Motor Speedway, we're going to announce a venue to be named later. If we had the really cool graphics, we'd do question marks here. And I'd love to say that we're hyping it up, but in truth be told, we're in discussions with a couple different manufacturers here. But one of the special things that we do, that we want to do with this, is to promote our supporters, our sponsors, the manufacturers of the Go Fast parts. And with that in mind, I have a very, very special guest here. I'm hoping that he'll stand in front of the camera with his Dr. Pepper, or maybe without. This guy, when Chris Rado started building World Racing and now Descendant Products, he built it with like a who's who of tuners in the sport compact industry. I mean, Gary Kubo is his engine builder, Scott Stanwood's the fabricator, Mike Pee-wee Alejos and cousin Rob Cardona's the crew chief. These guys are legends here, and doing the sales for Descendant Racing is none other than the man himself. This guy's a drag racing legend. He's worked with Jojo Callis and our own Jason Dienhart. He's drag raced. He competed in the first ever Super Lap battle too, as well. He worked with Steph Papadakis. You've seen him on both sides of the thing. Hugely, the Egyptian Neketh Johnson himself, Kareem El Sharif. Come on up here, Kareem. How are you, sir?
Good, great.
You are the salesman for Descendant Products now.
Yep, the main salesperson here, helping everyone out, trying to make some sales and make everyone go fast.
And you guys, between Jason, Gary, Rado, you, I forgot, El Cobra himself, Eric Plavani, it's like a who's who of drag racing. So,
we all started the scene back in the day here, and we're still in it. Can't wait to go fast next year.
If Gary Gardella did too much overspray on County Line or something, maybe he might lose his shop, and then we could move him out, and then you could just have everybody. Maybe the Bergenholtz brothers too, right?
Yeah,
so,
sure.
And then Steph too. We need Steph too. We need Steph in here, and then we're complete like the group.
I think we got everything we need between Jason here at GTA and all the boys over next door at World Racing. We think we have a great team for next year to break some records.
So excellent. When you talk about breaking records, one of the things we want to talk about is we want to do a product spotlight. A lot of people don't realize that World Racing, obviously you guys build record-breaking race cars, drag, time attack, land speed cars you guys are getting into, demo cars. but you also sell products under the Descendant Racing
Correct.
line, is that correct?
Correct. We also sell turbo kits, turbo manifolds, and all these cool parts for Descendant, for Scion Racing. These are all done in-house, 100% warranty. We use this piece on the Time Attack car as we speak. This is the manifold that broke the records here at Willow Springs and at Buttonwillow.
And at New Jersey, and at Autobahn too as well.
All the racetracks.
So now am I correct in saying that did the Chip Keeper actually touch this part probably?
I think this is before the Chip Keeper's time. This is one of the first prototypes here, but definitely Chip Keeper.
So if you purchase one these days, you could have Scott Stanwood actually do the fabrication on your exhaust manifold, which is the same exact part. Now this is not BS. You guys are really doing the same exact part that's on the
exact same part is what's on the Time Attack car. If you take pictures of it, we can show you online, no problem. This is exactly the same part. The reason we do that is to represent our products. If we put a one-off product onto the race car, all our customers say, why don't you use your product on the race car? So we decided to use these manifolds, this manifold, and our intake manifold that we have here on the race car. Works great. We make over 1,200 horsepower with these products, and they fit on street cars too. We even have 300 horsepower cars running these products all day long.
Now when you say 300 horsepower, that's right out of the box with a bolt-on kit. It gives you everything you need to make 300 reliable horsepower.
Correct. If you get one of our Descendant turbo kits for your Scion TC or XB, bolt it on and go. It makes about 300 horsepower and 280 pounds of torque. Obviously every car is a little bit different, but yeah, that's about the going rate.
Now the other thing that I wanted to say is I'm always seeing representatives from all over the world, from Toyota and Scion and everybody else coming into the shop, and Chris always has a thing where he takes them out. Now his street car makes 666,
Correct.
I believe, something along those lines.
Correct.
Of course, you guys make 666 horsepower, just like of course we started our live stream at 420. But you guys, so that makes 600 plus horsepower.
Correct.
And he has a thing where he drives people through the parking lot and he lets his foot off the gas and the car idles like a stock Scion TC.
That's part of the turbo kit and the tuning of our FIC computer for the turbo kit. Yeah, that's the biggest thing about the turbo kits that we offer out there. The drivability is the main point of the turbo kit. If the drivability in there, most kids don't like it. Obviously the horsepower is nice, but the drivability is part of the reason of the whole turbo kit.
Now, you buy it, you get everything included. Where do they need to go to find it?
If you wanted to purchase one of our turbo kits, you can go to our website at descendantracing.com or worldracing.com, or you can call us at the shop at 310-533-8900. You can speak to me, or my name is Kareem, or you can speak to Rob, our shop manager.
So I could actually call and I could talk to you on the phone?
Every day, yep.
Can I ask you about what it was like to run with JoJo and those guys?
Of course.
So, okay, so you can give me pointers about driving too. And now we also know you're a big F1 fan and you're a big driver yourself. You competed in our very first Time Attack. We heard a rumor that you want to take it to Clint Boisdeau with his the Time Attack record at Buttonwillow. We don't know if you'll make it out to the first event in April, but if we happen to be able to put something together with NASA, do a capping event at the end of the year, are we going to see you unretire the Integra Type R and bring it back out in our global Time Attack?
We'll see what happens the rest of the year. I would like to do that, but we'll see what the schedule plays out to be and see what my time plays out to be. The most important thing is to make sure World Racing and Descendant products are the #1 on our list and going fast and breaking records.
See the way I try to talk about Kareem and he just steers it back. I love that. What a pro. Well, thank you very much for taking the time,
No
Kareem.
problem, John.
Greatly appreciate it. Kareem El Sharif. There it is, World Racing, Descendant Racing. I don't think we have much more. I think we pretty much used up our. Is that the Twitter? That's our Twitter feed right there. Look at that. Well, you could tweet right here, just like that, right there. There you go. So global_. There's our Facebook, and then there's the website globaltimeattack.com. If you have any questions, inquiries, anything, info@globaltimeattack.com. You could send us an email. Also, we have, again, special thanks to the guys at Bell One Racing Communications. They will be returning to our live streams. The guys from Replay XD are doing our cameras. So we hope to, last year we got everything going, and this year we hope to potentially have some in-car cameras. So with that, I think if we don't have anything else, this is Nads saying thank you, God bless, Mazel Tov, cheers.